G'day my friends, how are you? So I got a copy of this cool Austin armoured car, and I got the Freikorps one of these. This is Miniart's latest Austin release. They've got two different types. They've got the 3rd series and they've got the Pattern 18, and that's got 2 rear wheels where this one's only got 1. This is based off a 1.5 ton chassis. The Russians got them ordered. They went to England in World War One, and they went to the Austin car making place, and they got these designed and ordered, and most of the 1st and 2nd series were sent to Russia. I think all of them were, as well as the 3rd series. The 1st series was based off a car chassis, and it had 3.5mm of armor, but as we all know, a rifle can basically penetrate 3.5mm of armor. So they instantly up-armored the thing, the Russians did, and that made it really slow and stuff. But they absolutely love this thing. Like, it's got these 2 little machine gun turrets here, and they can do 180 degrees and cover the whole, the whole axis of operations. But they loved these, the Russians, and they did end up being very popular. But let's have a quick look inside. This is the 3rd series based off the 1.5 ton truck. And by the time they made the 1918 series, the Bolsheviks had taken over. So, you know, that's why those 1918 ones ended up everywhere. But Germany captured about, I don't know, the Freikorps had 4 of these. That's what I believe. I don't know, I could be wrong, but they had 4 of these. And you can make one, because Miniart made that possible. So it looks like a really cool build too, and it's like a pirate ship or something, isn't it? That's why I sort of like the design. But this one's the first one, the Berlin one. They definitely had 4 of these in Berlin when there was troubles there with the communist uprisings or whatever. That looks pretty cool. It's got, you know, the handwriting of the troop, of what troop it is. And then we've got one in Bremen, which is in northern Germany, northwestern Germany. The 3rd series has no rear door, which was an annoyance to the officers in the Russian army. But you can actually get in the back, because this is the rear view. You can get in the back and drive it from the rear. And then you got, you know, your parts count like you usually do in these things, but it does look like a really sort of simple, easy build. Unlike this one I'll show you another time. This looks like a really difficult build. But yeah, you just put the chassis together, put the engine in. So it's full interior, and then you're just working on the chassis here, and that's all what you're doing with these sort of truck designs. You're building up a chassis, and then we build the body around the chassis. We got some cool little Dunlop tyres they include. They got Dunlop written on them. But you can, you know, whichever kit you get different tyres, I've noticed. Because the other one I wanted to get, I wanted to get either this one or the one that was used in Ireland by the British. That seemed like a really cool one as well. And then you get to, you know, build up the body here. You got these cool little parts, they look really good. Starting to build up the armoured car. And then you get to build up the little fighting compartment. See, it doesn't look like a really difficult build. It would be a really relaxing, easy build. Really easy to paint and work out all that. And you could actually, you know, really build it in parts. I'll keep these top bits separate and won't glue them on. But they look really cool, like how they've designed them. And then you put this body here on. You can put some lights on if you want. can have that open or shut, which we'll have it open. Got a crank. I was always fascinated with the old crank, how they used to do it. We use keys, and then you make up the machine gun ports. So you got that cool little old style seat. And that's their machine gun thing. That's I'd sit there and just chug away. Then you join it all together like that. You've got this little circle. And then you make the top. And then you put the top on with these cool little side protectors for the gun. And then you just sort of glue these side parts onto that thing there. And then you can just plop them on, but this will sort of connect into that part as well. And you can move it around. And then, we've got another one in Bremen, which is, this is pretty good, this one. Nice decals with the, they've got that sticker there. And then you've got the front cover one, which is a cavalry rifle corps, which does look pretty cool as well. I don't know which one I'll choose. I'll probably choose the Berlin one, but it doesn't have too many sprues in it. You get the main one here, which is all the body parts. There's really good moulding. See all the hot rivets, which is a cool look. It's no good as an armoured vehicle. You can't rivet together an armoured vehicle, but machine gun fire hits it and it just shoots the rivets into the fighting compartment. But they look cool too, don't they? The seating, this flooring does look really good. I love this part. Don't know why it looks like that, but it looks like that. And then you get wheels. Don't know if you can see the detail on them, but that's the front side, but the rear side has the writing on it. It's very small, it's very hard to see. And then you get two of these, which makes up the actual fighting compartments. I think it's two. No, you get more maybe. No, two. That's the machine gun post thingy. And on these ones you get all these bolt heads, so you can add extra rivets or whatever you want to do. That seat looks cool, doesn't it? I like it. I like sort of, yeah, early 1900 stuff. And then you get one of these, which is long. It's got heaps of all these little weird small things. Get some more of this. And doesn't the riveting look cool? And the joins. See, there's no ejector marks either, which is really good. And we get this. This one's really cool. And that is, then we've got the lid to go with it. That's the exterior. And that's the interior. They look really mean. A lot of detail, which is really good. Like, it's a really exciting looking little kit. Get some lighting. And more panels, because there's so many armor plates on this thing. Then we get, those are like cool little fenders. You get a lot of, I think 4 of these. So 4 machine gun sprues. And there's only 2 required. I'm not sure why they put so many in. There, you see underneath? No ejector pin marks. Like you always have to deal with Dragon. And there's more machine guns. And then we get 2 of these wheels. So a front one and a rear one. Very thick and steel looking. And then finally, we get this last big, huge one here, and it's got the radiator. Let's say all the engine parts. The leaf suspension. Interesting. That's a cool one. And then we get, so we get the decals. So I'll have to open that up. Just 1 second. There we go. We're back. And what a decal sheet it is. Heaps of skull and bones. And even green stuff. All the trooping words. And we also get a clear thing for making the lights. And we get a photo etch. And that's the really cool Austin kit. It's really, really good. Not hugely complicated, pretty easy to build by the looks of it. And it's got really cool little fun stuff to add to it. Alright my friends, I'll speak to you again very soon.